What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Season Monroe Show. I am your host, and today we're here to talk about If. Now, If stands for Imaginary Friend, and this movie is starring Ryan Reynolds, Steve Carell, as well as John Krasinski. And honestly, I just feel like this film, all in all, missed the mark of what they were trying to accomplish. And before we even get into all that, I feel like live action animated films just don't work in today's time. Of course, you can go back to Space Jam and say how that worked, but it's just a whole different type of film, if that makes sense. Again, it was a sequel versus you're trying to create something new and you're still tagging along with this whole live action animated thing. I just don't think it works right now. And watching the trailers, it kind of reminded me, it didn't give me feel of Space Jam. It was more so Roger Rabbit. And again, it was a lot more animation going on in Roger Rabbit. There was a lot more animation going on in Space Jam. With this film, it was a lot more live action with sprinkled in animated characters in there. And I just don't think we're still in the mood for those type of films, personally. Again, if I'm wrong, let me know. Put it down in the comments. I just don't feel like those movies work anymore. And to couple that on with a terrible storyline, again, it follows this little girl as her mom passes, and then her dad is going through a surgery, and that's why she's in need of these friends at this point in time of her life. And I may have just ruined it for a lot of you, but honestly, I wouldn't even waste my time going to see this film. It was definitely a letdown. I don't know what these guys were thinking. This movie cost about $100 million to make. I doubt it's going to make its money back. I feel like this weekend it might do 20 to 30 million. Reason being, the only reason why I'm saying that is because of the names that's attached to the film. Other than that, I just don't think that this film went over well, and it doesn't feel like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a actual generous feel. Like, it's not. You could tell it was something that was just thrown together. It wasn't a well thought out plan as far as this film goes, as far as the writing goes. And honestly, as a father, I look at it a little differently. If you have a grown man as your imaginary friend, it's kind of weird. And I don't want to get into that realm of thinking, but it's just weird. It doesn't go over well. And honestly, if this film was more focused on the kids, focused on the children instead of the adult characters, I feel like it would have played a little bit better. It still wouldn't have been good, but I feel like it would have worked out a little bit better in their favor. So all in all, I give this movie a 3 out of 10. I really don't feel like this movie was worth seeing at all. Not to mention, there was no thought put into this film. It was just like, they literally probably scrapped this film up off the writer's floor somewhere. It was probably a thrown out idea, and they just decided to use it. I don't think this was very well written. I don't think it was very well directed. Don't think the acting was well. It was just a dumpster fire of a film. And honestly, I would save you $9.99 this week, because this is just not it. Now, there's 2 more other films that come out this weekend. Strangers, I believe that's a prequel, and also Back to Black. And I'm definitely going to go check those out. So you guys tune in. Let me know what you think. If you've seen this movie, are you seeing this movie this weekend? Let me know. Put it down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.